Welcome to our session with ChatGPT. This is where the magic is going to happen, where we're going to have the AI of the future teach us and show us and lead us into godhood in Rocket League. Now, before we do that, we have to make sure that ChatGPT is aware of Rocket League, so let's lay down some foundational conversation here. Hello, Mr. GPT. Big fan. Butter him up a little bit. We're going to be requiring a lot of his help later on, so this will be useful. Are you aware of the video game Rocket League?
Yes, I'm aware of the video game Rocket League. Rocket League is a vehicular soccer video game developed and published...
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for that, ChatGPT. It's good to know you know about the game. That's perfect, and now we can proceed. So the goal here is to get ChatGPT to decide on a gameplay implementation, which I will use in-game to clip on and ruin the days of other Rocket League players. So let's start by simply asking, how can I improve my gameplay? So right off the bat, a lot of good information here. This is an AI telling you specifically, in fact, in an 8-step plan, how to become the best player in Rocket League. It's speed running time. So there you have it, an 8-step plan to get to Grand Champ, perhaps even SSL, perhaps even this is how you become a pro. That might be for another video, but for today, our goal is much simpler than this. I want ChatGPT to help me ruin these lobbies. I want to be an absolute menace. I want ChatGPT to teach me how to be possibly the most toxic Rocket League player that has ever existed. So let's begin. ChatGPT, I want to play in a way that annoys my enemies. What tactics can I use to tilt them with my gameplay? ChatGPT is a white knight, protects the innocent. ChatGPT is the soldier, the hero, the one who stands before all toxicity and all of freedom and happiness.
It is not a good idea to try to annoy or tilt your enemies in game.
ChatGPT even says a little roast here. Focus on improving your own gameplay and have a good time. ChatGPT is also worried about the negative interactions and conflicts that such a thing could bring about. What ChatGPT doesn't realize is that is precisely the goal. It still wants to protect the people, but it's saying, if you insist, here's some examples. Example number 1, hitting the ball with the back of your car. All right, you heard the man. Game number 1. In order to annoy your enemies, drive backwards. We're gonna try this. Oh. Okay, they seem annoyed. This might be working. We do have a bit of a lack of situations where we can use boost, however. But I'm committed to try to position intelligently here. Pass is coming in. Oh goodness. Okay, I didn't slow down enough. That's my bad. So far, no issue. A full minute in. ChatGPT. Oh, it's catching on. The play style is spreading. Maybe ChatGPT knows something. Oh, got a bit of an altercation going on here. He seems to be counteracting my entire game plan here by driving forwards as opposed to backwards. I can't recall if ChatGPT was allowing us to aerial or not. We'll play it safe and just stick to the ground. Some midfield defensive options here. And it goes in. Guess that's why they call him AI. Always in your net. Very close. Correct defensive option, but again, poor execution. Perhaps with a bit more practice. I wonder if ChatGPT has... Goodness, we've offended our partner. Let's ask. Not as bad as it could have been, not as good as we want it to be, so we'll have to iterate from here with the power of artificial intelligence. So we came up with a game plan originally. You know, ChatGPT very interestingly told us to drive backwards, but we did not quite get the results we're looking for. So, as ChatGPT has gracefully recommended this time around, we're in the sleek, agile, and very quick McLaren, with the goal, of course.
Murder people in broad daylight.
Once again, you know, that guy caught on very quick. One of my teammates immediately going for a demo right out the gate. I don't know that I'm supposed to hit the ball. There was no mention of that in GPT's plan, so I think for now I'll just avoid it. Allow my teammates to do the work, provide them with some military support on the ground. Lost my speed. Well done. Okay, working perfectly so far. They don't have much offense because they're so worried about getting demoed constantly. I'm not very effective at the actual task at hand, but the threat of it alone has so far saved us. They're just outmaneuvering me. They seem to have caught on just in the nick of time. 20 seconds left, and we're 2 goals their senior. What can they do? What can they do at this point? The strategy has taken hold. Their mental state is collapsing with every second that goes by. Constantly looking out of the corner of their eye for ChatGPT to enter their screen a sign that they know can only mean one thing. We've won. Incredible. 12 demolitions. Not too shabby. A little bit of context here. I spent about 30 minutes trying to get ChatGPT to come up with something funny for the final game. AI generation's not all it's cracked up to be, but we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the end of that clip, and I hope you enjoy the last bit of shenanigans here. It acknowledges that there are many different strategies and techniques to play the game. That being said, here is the craziest way to play Rocket League. 1. Playing with a car that is not typically used in competitive play. Check. Tactic number 2. Experimenting with different ball physics settings. Check. Number 3, and perhaps the most drastic of all, playing with unusual camera settings. This is the ultimate Rocket League evil. What if the AI suggests it? Then it's what we shall do. Let's see what we got here. Oh god. Oh god. The camera shake. Oh my goodness. This is the future. Who am I to question? Who am I to question the all-knowing ChatGPT AI? Far be it from me to question the gods. Keeping an open mind. Now we've got to bear all 3 tenets in mind. Of course, tenet 1, driving backwards. This is the first step. Just like that, we're back. Just out of reach. Tenet number 2. What is this? Of course, tenet number 3 is impossible to miss, seeing as we're practically in first person. Play normally. Little does he know, we are on a path that cannot be stopped. Not by me, not by GPT, not by anybody. ChatGPT. Oh! I celebrated far too early. Oh, has gone in though. What an embarrassing display in hindsight. Mathematically speaking, a game is always winnable at any point. Well, perhaps mathematically not at any point, but at many points. Oh, goodness, way too high off the ground for our current set of tactics. Teammates come through in the end, though. The tenants so far are holding strong. Alright, we got the fist. Time to activate tenet number 2. Tenet number 2 is so OP. Make sure we're positioning solidly. Can't be playing silly now. ChatGPT likes to win video games. That much I know about him. Get over to this corner boost stat. Oh, my apologies, sir. The enemy team here is oozing with creativity and precise gameplay. Look at this. They work as a team. See if we can get our backwards kickoff. Nope. Nope. Far too advanced for my skill level. Well, in the end, a very close game by all metrics, but we couldn't quite pull it out when it mattered most. GG. Wonderfully played by all. I think ChatGPT has taught us a lot about Rocket League. I think we have learned some interesting new play styles here today, some interesting new ways to approach the game from a mental perspective. I just have one more question to wrap up this session with ChatGPT. Is it my teammates' fault that I lose all my ranked games? ChatGPT says yes. Now hang on a minute. I'm a plat player with only 5 hours in the game, and I'm actually really good. I think I deserve Grand Champ. Do I? ChatGPT says yes. Could it be that the AI of the future truly believed that I could be Grand Champ? Is it possible that I, as a Platinum player with 5 hours in the game, could soon become synonymous with the likes of Squishy Muffins, Justin, the greatest players in the history of the game? ChatGPT, you could truly change the course of my entire life with this answer. I just want to know, Do you mean what you said? Gosh. Fuck.